are here to talk about our final project for our masters. We are talking about how Western media discriminates against Arab women athletes. I think it's about time for us to welcome Aziza with us.
So welcome Aziza Sbaity, our guest for this podcast. Aziza, you're Arab champion and Lebanese record holder. Did you have any role models, Arab female role models growing up?
Um, it's a very odd question to try to answer because I recently realized that anyway, even though I had been in the world of sports for the longest time, ever since I was in school, basically, I'd been traveling with my school, competing abroad and all of that, but I had no idea what the sports world in general was, how big it was, what it was about, what role models mean anyway.
Aziza, that takes me to a similar question where we're going to talk about the Arab media and how are they shedding light on your achievements? And if they are, do they frame it in a certain way?
Mm-hmm.
Or they actually say the story or the achievement the way it is without shedding light on certain titles or anything?
Well, it's a complicated question in a way because I feel that the only reason my story, in a way, is being shared is because there is a story behind the achievements that I'm making. And that goes back to the color of my skin or the discrimination that I grew up with or the racism that I had to endure for a certain period of time. And for media outlets, they always need, and I figured it out like ever since people started interviewing me or inviting me on their shows or programs or writing about me in newspapers. And like, I understood straight away, like they need a title. So there's always something that they need to build on to give you a story. If you don't have a story, they would not shed light on you in a way. But at the same time, I feel like if it wasn't for how active I was on social media as well, I don't know if all those outlets that reached out to me from all those places, like I don't think they would have reached out to me had it not been for social media because Lebanese media outlets do not cover those stories.
This is sad, to be very honest, because they didn't focus on I would have loved you telling me
Yeah.
that they wanted you on the show
Yeah.
because you are a record breaker, because you are a woman athlete, like and that's sad. They actually wanted to interview because of the discrimination. And here, so there's something very interesting is the intersectionality, because you are being discriminated in the Arab world, in Lebanon, because your skin color is different, and then again in Western media you will be discriminated against because you are an Arab woman.
If I want to compare Western media versus, Arab media or whatever. So the reason, for example, I got selected in the BBC 100 Women for 2023, the list of the most inspirational or empowering women of 2023, was because of me being an athlete and me being very active in the sense of representation in the Arab world. And it's funny that because that media platform chose me on that list that had Michelle Obama, Amal Clooney, and all of a sudden, man, like my phone in the Lebanese media, like it hasn't been still because they're like, okay, yeah, we have her here.
Exactly.
And
so you were verified.
Yeah.
You were verified in the Western media for our media to start shedding light on that. Yeah, that's odd.
Well, Aziza, thanks for jumping on this podcast and being so vocal about it, about all the issues also that you face, and as an athlete and a female athlete in Lebanon and in the Arab world. And we know that you're not the only one. There are a lot of athletes in the same situation, maybe who are not put forward yet, but who will probably follow in your steps. So thanks a lot for the intervention.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining and
Thank
best of luck.
you.